prayer.
All right, there you have it. Now, moving on, the Kenya Nuclear Regulatory Authority, KNRA, is investigating possible radioactive elements from a site in a remote village in Makueni, where a rocket separation ring fell 5 days ago. The body, which deals with matters radiation protection, nuclear safety, nuclear security, and nuclear safeguards, on Thursday and Friday, carried out preliminary radiation survey and collected samples from the scene for further analysis. Stephen Zioka with this report.
For the better part of Thursday and Friday, experts from the Kenya Nuclear Regulatory Authority and the Kenya Space Agency were carrying out investigations into an incident in which part of a rocket ring fell after separation while red hot in Mukuku village, Boni. Concerned with the health of the locals, the Nuclear Authority, armed with radiation measuring equipment like this radiation survey meter, carried on ground survey, checking whether there were elevated levels of radiation.
We came here to ascertain if the levels of radiation on the spot where the object fell and even in a nearby area, that if there is any other similar object that may have contributed to the high radiation levels. But we have ascertained from our measurements with our radiation detection equipment that the radiation levels here are within the acceptable limits, and therefore there is no danger to the public health.
This is something that has come from space. Of course, it's expected to have some radiations when it's coming down. So we expect that it's not above the limits that is expected, and if there is, there will be further actions that can be taken.
But in a contradiction, the government, in a statement by Mary Muthoni, the Principal Secretary for Public Health, asked locals to avoid the scene and handling of materials from the surrounding.
Kupasuka kwa nyumba na kukuona imepasuka ni kitu mbaya sana, sababu hiyo sio kile tulikuwa tunatarajia. Hiyo sauti na wasiwasi ile tuko nao na watu kustuka, hata hiyo wasiwasi hata tena inatumiza. Kwa hivyo tunasema tukifanywa compensation ya ile effect imekuwa kwa hii area, sababu inajua sio nyumba moja. Tukichukua rent ya hizi nyumba ziko karibu, utakuta ni nyumba mingi zile zimepasuka.
The debris instead occurred hours after India launched its first space docking mission that happened on December 30th last year.
60 SpaceX mission on the go.
The mission, named Space Docking Experiment, SpaceX, was launched at the Satish Dhawan Space Center, and this would be seen as a path towards the country's future space plans, according to the national media, VOA.
You have to show that indeed such a thing cannot occur within a residential area or an occupied land where people are living or animals are living. So by design, to prove this, we always ensure that if this is to come back on Earth, it takes place in a place that is not occupied, and most often is in deep sea of oceans where there is no, or on land where there are completely no occupation, and such areas are designated as sanctuary areas with potential likelihood that nothing will come up. So it's a protected area whereby it's known that objects can be falling here.
As countries compete to have space docking technologies, no country has yet claimed responsibility of a Makueni incident as investigations continue. Stephen Zioka, KTN.
All right, just a few minutes into the hour, we've taken a very short breather. There's still more to come. Don't go too far away.